You sense one of your pals, Hootle? Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Hup. Nothing's biting. All right. I reeled us in a big one.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
There it is. That's our target.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Swing in.
Sharpness!
Round and pound.
Talon Dazzler!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glitter! Sleep now.
Here, let me help.
More where that came from!
Not today!
Holy land! Illuminate the dark! Blah, blah, magic! Holy land!
I can't get out of this!
Blah, blah, blah!
Hurricane Flash!
Holy land! Ice flow!
I'm ready! Out in an instant! Impact Block! You're mine!
Blow of light! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glim, holy land!
A comfortable win.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Not in your dreams!
Armor won't save you!
Illuminate the dark! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Denied!
Mirage! I could do without this.
Charge my second. Easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Illuminate the blah 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 magic! Holy land! Illuminate blah blah blah! Ice prison!
Double Demon Fang!
No further!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Destructive!
Raging Cascade! Spread! Raging Cascade! Spread! Celestial Hammer!
Rising Wyvern!
Recognize sins. They smite with blackened blade.
vision!
Execution!
Sweet dreams!
Ready and raring!
How about this?
Bloody howling!
Ice vision! This one's mine!
Not today! I can carve through armor!
Not in your dreams!
Radiant light! Double demon phase!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Ho ho ho! 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 Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here.
But what about Xion?
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. We wear...
That's right. Beside.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 3...
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess complicated machinery, sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones. So deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back then.
No apologies.
So he
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're Looks perfect and tastes just as...
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So,
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your mat. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to...
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy?
Not exactly.
Kind of.
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear foe! Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being...
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabel back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friend.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those...
Because...
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe...
Come to terms.
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts.
Rinwell.
that's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of...
It's not like we have... At least, I'm trying to be.
I see.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear.
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.